Ideally, you do not want to join in your worktop, but for many layouts that is impossible. In this video, we will show how best to join a laminate and ply 32mm worktop to make the witness of the join as small as possible. We have a separate film for you to see how best to cut the plywood to size to achieve a clean edge. Please view that before cutting. Often, a worktop joint can be seen as the two worktops are not flush across the length of the joint. This can often be caused by thickness variation in the worktop, and laminate and plies 32mm worktops will be subject to a variation in thickness up to plus or minus 1mm. By taking a reference from the top face and applying domino fixings into the joint, any thickness variation is forced to the underside of the worktops, thereby giving a flush surface. With the dominoes ensuring the surfaces are flush, we now need to ensure there is no gap between them. This is done using undermount bolts to pull the two worktops together. We are using a jig that applies 3 bolts across the 640mm width of the worktop. The standard depth to drill for the bolts is 20mm, which is ideal for 32mm worktops. Warning: if you are using 20mm ply for worktops, then this kind of bolt is not suitable, as there is not sufficient depth in the plywood to accommodate the bolts. Many worktop fitting instructions state that PVA glue should be applied to the edges to bond the tops together. We do not see that as necessary, and it does mean that should the tops need to be removed for any reason, that task is more complicated. Using a worktop sealant like colour fill is also commonly recommended for jointing worktops. Our view is that it is not necessary, but if you prefer to do so, then there is nothing about a plywood worktop to prohibit that. Now the bolts have been tightened, the two workpieces are tight together, with the two top surfaces perfectly flush, leaving a barely visible joint. The exposed ply edges can now be treated, using the method shown in our other video, how to protect your laminate and ply work surfaces.